I never
Yeah.
noticed
How'd it
that.
go? Other than tree punching.
Other than punching the tree, which I don't hate nature, I liked it a lot. It was smooth.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Good.
actually easy to pedal uphill, which I was surprised.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Fit was okay?
Yeah.
Suspension felt like it was working?
Just
Everything
getting used
good?
to the handlebars, but
bit
everything
warm?
else was good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Stump jumper totally exceeded my expectations. Really, really fun. Really, really good. A little bit heavy. I think it's the tires and the tubes, probably. Maybe the wheels. But holy smokes, that thing feels great.
Great. Exceeded expectations. I thought this was going to be pretty heavy, pretty sluggish.
Thought it was going to be a pig, didn't you?
Yeah, mainly the fact just getting on the bike, you know, it didn't have that neutral feel that I'm used to. It just kind of was up and back a little bit. But it's definitely a point and shoot type of bike. You know, you just kind of see a line and just go right for it. Climbing a course with this type of bike, the bigger wheels and tires, a little bit slow, but you know, the descending and then the flat setting in corners, really good.
Traction?
So, a lot of traction. I think this bike would be the bike to travel with. You know, if I were getting outside of the Midwest, it'd be great. But not my go-to for like a good, fast, sprinty type of bike for sure.
Right up. What do you think about old Blue there?
To sound like a broken record, yeah, definitely exceeded expectations. For a point and shoot bike, like it corners amazingly well. Like I was surprised. The front end's light. There was I felt like a little bit of oversteer at first, but then I kind of got used to it, and then it was just fun. And I think there's a market actually for this bike in Kalamazoo. With Dan Warner, he's like after the Maple Hill Trail, he's like, I need a more bike.
Right.
And for people like me, I'm older, I'm not as confident, and this bike is just like super fun. It might not be the fastest of these, but I think it's the most fun.
It's not that much slower.
No,
I don't think.
No,
Keeping up wise.
No, I think I would be happy with this bike for everything. So I think you could have it as a travel bike, but I think just even here it's fabulous.
Sweet. Do you remember your bike?
Yes.
Yeah? Did it
Yep.
feel like it should?
Yeah.
Still,
I
is
think
the flame still burning?
I think it needs tune-up.
Needs tune up.
Yeah. I think I'm having problems with the suspension.
Uh-huh.
I'm not very good at that kind of setup.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
but overall, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay. Good. And going back to old times with the Top Fuel.
So, as I was telling Jonathan a second ago, if you were to have one go-fast bike, you lived in this area, this would be it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the bike's aggressive, it handles well. I mean, it is kind of twitchy. I
Uh-huh.
mean, once you start putting it into a corner, it really wants to dive through that corner. So you kind of have to stay on top of it a little bit more. Climbs well. I mean, the lower body position on it definitely helps with that. But
I agree with Jonathan. The Top Fuel feels a lot like the Epic. I think it's more planted up front. I can't believe how different our cockpits are.
Yeah.
Yours is much more up and in. Mine's a lot more down and out.
Yeah.
So it took me a second to get used to that, but super nice. I think your suspension set up really tight.
really?
It just felt like it to me. It felt like it wasn't really like getting into it. Did you think that?
The rear for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. How about it?
I like this one. I felt like this rode the most like a hardtail out of all of the ones that I rode today. I definitely felt like the way the bike was set up, I felt back more as opposed to up over the handlebars like some of the other ones felt. So going downhill, not having the dropper post, that was nice to feel back like that. Kind of felt more of a heavier climbing though. Not as easy as some of the other ones to climb, but overall I liked it.
Nice.
Definitely a nice stiff front end. You can definitely feel it. Climbing on it is not as fast as it was in the traditional mode, but it's good.
How much brain are you using on that thing?
It's set in the middle,
Okay.
so somewhat open, but not fully plush.
Okay. Cool. How about you?
Loved it.
Loved it?
Yeah, it corners amazingly well, like on rails. It climbs like a billy goat. The suspension is wonderful. It smooths everything out. It really instills a lot of confidence.
Nice.
Yeah.
So far, I think this bike's my favorite. It
Yeah?
climbed really easily. once I figured out how responsive it was going to be in turns and whatnot, it was definitely the quickest
Yeah.
that I've ridden so far. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I
So what do you think about this carbon wheel thing? How big a contributor is that?
Oh,
Anybody?
I think it's huge.
Yeah.
Just the way.
What's this thing weigh? A pound and a half?
22 pounds.
22 pounds. Sick. And I like the Swerks. I liked it a lot. The thing I felt was most different between that bike and my bike, one, you're up a little bit higher. You know, I think that slows down the steering just a little bit. Holy smokes, the acceleration of those wheels is from another planet. I love my bike. Happy I bought it.
I think I like the first one I rode better.
Uh-huh.
This one felt more responsive, like with sharp turns and things like that, and adjustments. But I felt like it was heavier to climb
That one.
and not as absorbent
Okay.
going over rocks and roots.
Super interesting. All right. All right, tell me all about it.
Excellent. It's I think the most similar to the
Yes.
Top Fuel. A little twitchy in the corners,
Uh-huh.
but you know, once you get on top of it, it really handles corners nicely. Didn't climb as well as Jason's bike.
You think that might have been because the brain was turned down?
Oh, yeah, it was a little sluggish.
Uh-huh.
But overall, yeah, nice bike.
Cool.
Great.
Cool. Boom.
Boom.
Similar.
Similar but different.
Uh-huh.
I have the brain fully activated, so it's as stiff as it can be right now.
Uh-huh.
And it definitely rewards you more for out of the seat climbing. You know, the quick, punchy accelerations are definitely there compared to the other ones I rode today.
Uh-huh.
One thing I noticed about this bike as opposed to the Evo version is I definitely felt more out over the front. Under heavy braking, I kind of felt like the front was pushing a little bit more. So I kind of had to let off a little bit and kind of try to bring it back in line. But quick. Handling's really good. I think it's a good balance for a light trail bike, but a really good cross-country bike.
Yeah, for sure.